actually, sir, obviously we are receiving. So in that case, you have to also upload the data in Tatmeen.
Yes, receiving data, you need to do it receiving, and then if you are doing some packing, unpacking, or whatever you are doing, then shipping to the next supply chain partner.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Amardeep, can you please unmute yourself?
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Actually, I have two questions. We are on live stage and we ship one of our first shipment to one of our customer. And during file uploading, we find some errors. I will tell you, we have one batch in multiple invoices with multiple local sale permit numbers. And during shipping, we put all the local sale permits permit numbers in one file only. But while uploading, the system is saying that there is no file upload.
No file upload?
Yeah, we are getting some error.
Have you sent this to our contact email onboarding at Tatmeen?
Yes, we sent them and they have given that the URL should be different. So we changed the URL also, and again we tried to download and upload the file, but the same error we are getting.
Okay,
Is,
so
is it
have you sent can you attach the file and send the request again?
okay? So
Because see, over this call, it's very difficult to give you a response. So
okay,
we need to analyze what exactly are you doing. If you can give us the exact file that you are uploading, we will
okay,
go through the file and we will help you. Okay, this item, there is something wrong and you need to fix this.
okay. So it means there is no any issue if multiple local sale permit numbers we are putting in one shipping only.
Uh, from the looks of it, it should be one import permit per file. But since you have raised this question, just send us the file. We will double check and we will confirm back if this is valid or not.
Okay, and the second question is there was one batch with one local sale permit. Successfully, the file was uploaded, but the message was came as technical error. And one email also we received from Tatmeen that during the local sale permit, we need to put the GTIN number.
Yes. So for import permit or for local sales permit, when you are applying for the permit in Mohap import permit system, you need to put GTIN number there because
Okay,
that is mandatory. If you don't put GTIN number there, then that local sales or import permit will be useless for us because that is the key that we are tracking.
okay,
Right. So if you have already generated an import permit with this empty field, then you cannot commission that import permit or local sales permit to Tatmeen.
so we need to reapply for the local sale permit again.
You cannot reapply, no.
No, you cannot. So right now we can.
You're a manufacturer or the license agent?
We are the manufacturer.
The license agent is the one who applies for the local sales permit, not you, correct?
So actually, we are
You
applying
apply.
for. We are
Okay.
also applying.
Yeah, then please send us the local sales permit number. Let me check whether there is a GTIN or not on that local sales permit. If not, then you need to, at the moment, to be frank with you, the ministry did not stop any shipment because of not being reported to Tatmeen, and they will give you approval to proceed with that shipment, and they will not request you to apply again for another local sales permit. So that's the current situation. For future shipments, please make sure you put the GTIN number for all the
Okay.
local sales permits that you will apply
Okay.
for.
The mail what we received from Tatmeen, the message is showing that GTIN so and so is not assigned to local sale permit so and so number.
Correct.
Yeah, then this clearly shows that while applying for local sales permit, this was missed.
Yeah.
So for this one, you can, as Nabal said, you can
Okay.
skip but for the next one, make sure that the JITN is there.
So I'll have to send the email on onboarding Tatmeen email.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Ghada, good morning.
Good morning. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Please, we have received the GLN for our factory through GS1. We have they sent to us after we pay. They sent us a link, and we enter through this link, and we get the password and the username. Then we received another email from Tatmeen with a link to enter through this link to register. When we enter through this link, after a couple of days, we found it expired. And we couldn't reach again to Tatmeen to reactivate this link. So what should we do now?
Did you try to reach out to us on onboarding at tatmeen.ae?
No, we tried to call somebody that she was in contact with us for that, but she didn't give us an answer yet. She didn't answer it us yet.
Yeah,
So-
unfortunately, we don't have a calling center and we are not operating by phone calls. So it's only by email. So please send us an email to onboarding@tatmeen.ae and we will send you another invitation link. We will re-trigger the invitation link for you. It will be to the staging environment and to the live environment. You need to get familiar with the staging environment, which is just a testing environment. You can do whatever you want on the staging environment. Once you are confident that you have done all the testing required, please send us another email and we will send you the registration link to the live system.
Okay, so it's onboarding.
At
Can you-
tatmeen.ae. Yes,
At
it's
Tatmeen.
mentioned on the chat as well.
Sorry, it's mentioned where?
On the chat of this
On the
meeting
chat.
as well.
Okay, okay. Okay, then, so we go through that and then we go through the staging environment. This is like to educate ourselves about the system or what?
Correct. Yes, to test it, do whatever you want on the staging environment. Once done, once you have done the testing required, then you send us another email to onboarding@tatmeen.ae. We will send you the live system. The live system, whatever you do on the live system, you should be accountable for it. Yeah. So that's why the staging environment is to ensure that you know the ins and outs of the system before you go to the live system.
Is there any limitation or limited time for the staging environment when I go through that?
Sorry, what's that?
I mean that
Time limit for
Yes, it's for 48 hours. Any link that we send you is valid for 48 hours only.
okay. Okay. Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Monica,
Yeah, hi, good morning.
good morning.
So here we have two different entities for Biocon Limited company. So already we have established the connection and we have already onboarded, like it was there in the production live also, but we did not yet still send the file, but it went to live. And coming to like first we have done for one entity, it is of Biocon Biologics Limited. We have done all the connection established with ICH to Tatmeen. Okay. Now we have one more entity called Biocon Limited FG LLC. This is also one of the entity for Biocon.
Okay.
So for this also for BL FZ also we have the corporate GLN. And for BBL also we have one more corporate GLN. So we have for two different entities we have two different GLNs. So can we use different accounts for this two different entities for the same Biocon company?
Okay. The question is, you are a manufacturer, correct? MAH holder. Okay. So for you, the question is the products that are registered with the ministry are registered under which GLN?
Like Biocon,
Okay.
BBL, Biocon Biologics, yeah, corporate.
Okay.
GLN.
So only the GLN associated with the product in the ministry drug department system is the one that is allowed to commission to Tatmeen that product in specific. So if you are commissioning product one that is associated with GLN1, only GLN1 can commission that product or the licensed agent. The same applies for any other product associated with the other GLN. So for us, we really don't know what is the headquarters, what is the head office. That is not significant to Tatmeen. What is significant is the GLN associated with the product on the Ministry Drug Department system.
Okay.
Okay, so if you have 2 GLNs or 3 GLNs, what we recommend is that you appoint the same SPOC for all the GLNs, and that SPOC can create one B2B user, and that one B2B user will be linked within the system. Once you create that B2B user, you can check the boxes. You want this B2B user to manage which GLNs, or the SPOC, when he creates the B2B user, he can check all the GLNs that he wants this B2B user to control or manage, then get the API key, and you can send commissioning messages using that B2B message for all the GLNs associated with the SPOC. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Mami. Thanks.
Thank you.
Rabi,
Yes, hi, good
right?
morning. Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Yes, I am a distributor agent. We choose to do not B2B, the mobile or the manual one. I have a small question. Is there is any option like a master report or a master data? I can see each transaction of receiving, packing, unpacking, or even shipping with the quantity and the patches, like what would be the GTN number I packed, what is the quantity or the patch, and even to which GLN number I am shipping. I don't know, did you get my point? Because all what I explore the system and only available is the message log that will have some reference number and, for example, shipping, and then it will be success or error. But there is any option to have for each transaction we are doing, receiving or shipping, with even the quantity of the item, name of the item, quantity, and the patches?
Okay, first of all, there is no quantity on Tatmeen. The term quantity is not there on Tatmeen. Tatmeen deals with each individual product separately. Okay, so there is always an SG10, a serialized G10 that is on Tatmeen. We cannot count how many 50 of the same G10. There is nothing as such on Tatmeen. Okay, just to clarify. The term quantity completely is not in Tatmeen. What you can see in the products is only whether the message log that you already saw, or if you have the product in your GLN. So somebody shipped a product to your GLN and you receive that product in that GLN, you can do the product verification where you can see the hierarchy of the product. So this product is packed in which SSCC. That's all that you can see. But other than that, reports and analytics is only available for the ministry. It's not available for the industry.
Okay, and once I receive this quantity from this GTN and serial number of the item, I can keep shipping it, or how I will track that this is finished or not yet, if there
Finished.
is no quantity. I mean, maybe this item, for example, because there is GTN number and there is serial number to the items, right?
Okay.
And serial number, it's specified for batches, as per my information. GTN
Yes.
is fixed, but serial number is specified. So I mean, so once I received some quantity of, for example, 100 from this packs, when when I can stop not shipping this to the others, or not using this serial number, or only Tatmeen will be whatever I will choose the patch and the serial, and it's available there.
See, this will be tracked a part of your system, because you will have your system. So this will be tracked part of your system. Tatmeen is only for reporting, and the main purpose of Tatmeen is to for Mohab to know what exactly is happening in the supply chain and to stop counterfeits, right? So this tracking, okay, I have 100 quantity, I have supplied 50 to Tatmeen, 50 is remaining to supply to Tatmeen or to pass on information, that you have to keep track in your own system.
Okay, I got your point. So no quantities in Tatmeen. Thank you so much. Thank
Most
you.
welcome.
Bye.
Rafiq, good morning.
Very good morning, Nibal. Thank you so much. And Ramadan Kareem.
Ramadan Kareem.
Yes, Nibal, just have two questions for me side, actually. Regarding non-registered items, do you have any changes in the process still, or we are continuing the same process?
It's the same process, Sophia. There is no change for unregistered. It's the same process.
The same process, and they need to register with the brand sync. That's the
Correct.
thing.
Correct.
That's
You
okay.
need to register it on brand sync and then create the import permit for it.
Okay. The other, then there's any news for that MOHAP can stop the shipments if no not reporting any suppliers?
We have not heard any news yet, but it can happen any moment. Yeah, we're the operator, we're not the enforcement. So the regulatory can decide at any moment to stop shipments. We don't know.
Since there are some suppliers still they are not reporting and we are accepting the shipments.
Yeah.
We are sending the emails to the MOHAP also sometime to get the confirmation sometime, but they are not responding for that emails. But however, as the out of stock situations, we have to be forced to accept the shipment.
Yeah, at the moment, again, the objective of the ministry is not to have any out of stock medicines in the country. We don't know when they will enforce it, unfortunately, Rafiq, but once they enforce it, I'm sure all the supply chain participants who are not registered will register immediately.
Okay, very good. Thank you. And one more, just to have one question regarding SAP. Actually, City Pharmacy is moving to SAP actually for the new ERP system. So we can get any support from Evotic to have integrate with the new this serialization system in SAP.
So, Rafiq, our system, our Tatmeen is completely independent from any other system. So whether the pharmacy chain is using SAP or using any other ERP system, what matters for Tatmeen is the message format that they will be sending. And the message format is standard, regardless of which system is sending it. So, so it doesn't really matter which system, whether they are on SAP or any other system. It doesn't affect us.
But just to add one thing here, SAP has already done some testing and they are very much ready. So if you can get in contact with SAP, they can expedite your connection to Tatmeen.
Yeah, that's what. Can we have a call sometime if we have provided for like 30 minutes or something like that? If we need a support from Evotic team to understand more and to make it a proper channel in
See, but
implementation.
this call you need to have with SAP, not with Evotech, right?
No, SAP we are doing already with them. We are discussion, but they have some points to discuss to understand through that actual
Can
team.
send us.
Can you do one thing? Can you send us those questions part of onboarding, and then we can then decide, okay, can we answer that part of email, or do we really want to get in onto a call? So just to kick off things.
Exactly. Perfect. Sounds cool. So sure, I will send all the queries, whatever I needed, so that I can get it.
Sure.
Thank you, Nibal. Thank you.
Thank you, Rafiq. Have a good day. Thanks. Deepak, good morning.
Good morning, Nibal.
Good morning.
To you and your team. Nibal, I have a question regarding this GCP. We had done some testing based on your advice, and it was successful. So we just need your confirmation on that one. I think my colleague Noah was trying to reach you.
Regarding what? What confirmation?
GCP.
Yeah. Okay. So you have done the testing without the URL format, without the GCP.
It is working. It is working fine, because I think your team, we had sent mail on onboarding, and they understand that we was doing some testing. So we already replied to that mail. This is based on your advice, what we had done. So we just need your confirmation and update how to proceed further.
Confirmation on what?
See, we are done testing, so we can go without the GCP now, without URN format.
See, if the message is successful and accepted by Tatmeen, then you don't need to worry. It should be posted. You can run a message query to verify that the message was successfully posted on Tatmeen. And if the result is successful and everything is okay, then you don't need to worry about anything. And as I just said at the beginning of this call, that this will be confirmed during this week, 100%. But from your side, you still need to do a message query to confirm that your message was posted successful.
That is done. We had sent that test report also.
Okay.
So we just need a confirmation. We had replied to your mail also.
So what is required from us now?
No, there was reply from your team that there is some error messages that needs to be done. So we had replied to that mail that we had done the testing as per your advice, and that is working fine for us.
But I don't think the error message is related to the GCP.
No, if you see those message, I can send it back to you, and if anything is from our side, we can do it again testing.
Yeah, sorry, Deepak, I'm still a little bit lost. I really don't know what is the challenge here. So you sent without the GCP format, and the messages were not successful. But I got to know that the messages were successful earlier.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. As per your advice, we are done without GCP testing.
Okay.
And it went successfully. We had sent the same test report to your team on onboarding.
Okay.
Okay. Then after that, they had closed that case and opened the new case, and in that they had sent back us with some error log.
What is the error? Can you read it?
Okay, I can read it. Please be informed we had closed the case number. The case number is refer, and they had opened new case. Please refer below error log from ATTP for receiving event trigger. So that date is mentioned, and there is images are there. It shows that object event fail. All changes in the event has been reverted. Then there are second line is that event on so and so date is fail. EPC again is already exist. Because it shows that particular thing is already exist in the system.
Already exist is not a GCP. You are telling me that the error is because of GCP. Already exist means that product is already on Tatmeen, and you are trying to commission it again. That's why you cannot commission it.
So we have to do it again for a new product without GCP, right?
See, so let's do one thing, Deepak. So you just want a confirmation that the testing is correct and you want to move to production.
Exactly.
This is your target?
Exactly, without
Right.
GCP.
You have sent correct test result data to onboarding at Tatmeen.
Right.
Correct. So just maybe we can check and we can respond to him. Okay, this is fine, and you can move ahead to production. This is what you want, right?
Yes.
So
Okay, yeah.
let's just do.
That's fine. But the error message is something.
Yeah, error
message is because you're trying to commission again the same serial number.
Yeah, because for testing purpose also we have to request from some supplier again those things, and
Correct.
again it is a problem. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, so technically, once a serial number is commissioned, you cannot recommission.
I know that.
Yeah, but if you have done some testing that is correct and you have given us the evidence, we will reply back to you and you can move ahead.
Yeah, please. Highly appreciate. Yeah.
Okay, Deepak. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Anything else, Deepak?
That's it.
Okay, have a good one. Thank you. Bye.
Good morning.
Good morning. Sai, am I reading? Yes, Roshan.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. My question here is, as we have one company as Biocon Limited, under that company we have two entities like Biocon Biologics Limited and Biocon FZ LLC. Okay. For Biocon Biologics Limited, we have a corporate GLN, and Biocon FZ LLC, it is a UAE based company. For that, we have corporate GLN. For Biocon Biologics Limited, we have the manufacturing will done by Biocon only. But for Biocon FZ LLC, the manufacturing, it is a UAE based company. They don't have any manufacturing. The manufacturing will done by CMO. But Biocon Biologics, we have established the connectivity and we have moved to production. As we have maintained one GLN, under that one GLN, we have different locations. We will be posting the EPS file from different locations to one corporate GLN. Right now, for Biocon FZ LLC, we have one more GLN. My question here is, as a Biocon, we have two different entities and two different companies. One company, we have manufacturing at our sites, and one more company, it's a virtual company where our CMO is manufacturing, and our SPOC, we have two different SPOCs. For Biocon Biologics, we have separate SPOC, and Biocon Limited, we have separate SPOC. We have two different accounts, like Tatmeen account, two different they have maintaining.
Okay.
Right now, for one company, we can do this. Like from our 880p system, we have 880p as L4 system. From ICH, we can maintain 2 accounts. For Biocon Biologics, we want to maintain 1 account, and Biocon Limited FZ LLC, we want to maintain 1 more account. It is possible or not?
Yeah, Roshan, that's the same question that your colleague asked.
Yeah. Just take to add on the few more steps. That is what I have raised my answer question and hand. You got. I hope you got the clear picture right now. What I am asking.
But it's the same answer.
Uh-huh.
We do not see all the GLNs that you are referring to. We only see the GLN that is registered with the ministry associated with the product. If you want to have a local and an international GLNs managed by the same SPOC, that is something you can do as well. You can put 50 GLNs and link them with one SPOC. And that one SPOC can create one B2B user, and that one B2B user can report on behalf of the 50 GLNs.
Correct. What you're saying is correct. I agree with you. For that is what for Biocon Biologics, we have maintained 1 GLN in Tatmeen. For that, we as a Biocon, we have a manufacturing site. We will be posting the files. For Biocon FZ, we have maintained 1 more GLN. We have taken 1 more account. Fine,
Okay.
Tatmeen staging portal we have taken. Biocon FZ LLC, we do have moved production. For Biocon Biologics Limited, we moved to production. We have maintained 1 GLN. Under that GLN, we have different locations. We will be posting. What you said is correct. For Biocon FZ LLC, we have taken the account in staging environment, and we have maintained 1 GLN. Under that GLN, we have different CMOs who will be manufactured on behalf of Biocon.
Okay.
It's clear, right? That is what I'm saying. For
Clear, but the CMO has no legal authority on behalf of the MH.
Yes. We are the image. We have maintained. We have as we have researched. We have the new GLN. We have taken new GLN. We have maintained staging environment.
Okay.
We can have 2 accounts. What I'm asking for the same system, right? We can have, right? That is what my
2 accounts on the same system. What does that mean?
No. We are using one system, like from ICH. The data flows from Biocon 880p L4 system, from Biocon 880p L4 system to ICH, from ICH to Biocon Biologics as a 1 SPOC, and Biocon FZ LLC as a 1 more SPOC.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it right. What I'm asking.
Yeah, I got you, but
we can have 2 different accounts for one company.
So you can do different accounts. So you are talking about SPOC or you are talking about B2B accounts?
It is a B2B only, but
So
we have
B2B, see,
no, you cannot. He wants to have 2 SPOCs and one B2B on behalf of the 2 SPOCs.
Yeah, so B2B, so SPOC, SPOC is the top tier user. So if you can look at a tree like structure, SPOC has further B2B users than the mobile portal user. So one SPOC can have multiple B2B user, but one B2B user cannot have 2 SPOCs. Right.
Okay.
So taking that into consideration, if you want to have different B2B user for different products, that's fine. You can manage in your system whatever way you want to manage, but you cannot have one B2B user for multiple SPOC.
Oh, you mean to say one B2B user we can manage 1 SPOC, right?
Yes.
Yes, even you can manage multiple B2B user by one SPOC by multiple B2B user. You can do that. It's totally your call. It will be headache for you, but if you want to do it, you can do it. So SPOC to B2B user is one to many. One SPOC can have many B2B user.
This is why Roshan, I suggested to have one SPOC for all the GLNs. Because if you have 2 SPOCs and you want to have one B2B user to manage the GLNs under those 2 SPOCs, this will not be possible.
Yeah. The reason why I'm saying 2 SPOCs is why, because the legal entities are different. The invoicing will be different. The invoicing company will be different. For example, if we want to send from Biocon Biologics, the invoicing will be different.
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine for us. What Tatmeen cares about is the API key. And the API key that you can generate is based on the B2B user that you created. So the B2B will create an API key, and then you want to put them in 2 separate systems. We don't really care, because in the end, you'll be sending us EPCIS message.
Yes, got it. Lastly, one question. If we have one two B2B user, we can have one Spock, right? If we can have two B2Bs, two Spocks, right? For one company, it's possible, right? Two B2B users and two Spocks.
Two B2Bs under two Spocks?
No, two
No, no,
B2B can be under one Spock if you want.
Ah.
So Spock, again,
Hmm.
I think you need to go through the section in the Tatmeen.a. So Spock can create multiple B2B and a mobile portal user.
Okay,
What
okay.
Spock is the top level user who is authorized for a particular GLN, and Spock can be for any, for example, you have 10 GLN, you can put one Spock for time those 10 GLN. Then Spock can create multiple B2B user, multiple mobile portal user, whatever way you want, right? So this is the hierarchy.
Okay. Or else
So
one
you want
bit.
to create two B2B users under one Spock and use each one of them in a separate system, you can do that.
Yeah. And one Spock and one B2B user also we can use it. One Spock, one B2B user, one more Spock, one B2B user also we can do that, right? This way also is possible, right? One Spock, one B2B user, one more Spock, one more B2B user. Two different, I'm asking.
Yes.
Instead of one Spock, we maintain two B2B users. I will ask one Spock, one B2B user, and one more Spock and one more B2B user. It is possible, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for
Welcome.
clarification.
Most welcome.
Amol?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So I have a couple questions. So we are the vendor for a pharmacy, and they use our pharmacy. They use our application for inventory for the pharmacy, and we are helping them be compatible for Tatmeen reporting. So my questions are, while receiving the order, right? So my pharmacy, when it receives the order, so it can scan either the SSCC or the SGTIN, correct? So if they scan SSCC, then will the moment they scan the SSCC, should they be able to see the list of products contained within the SSCC?
Yes.
Is that
Yes,
okay?
on the portal through the product verification.
On the portal, okay. But since we are enabling them to achieve this through our software, so in that case, will we be able to, like, once they scan the SSCC using our product, will they be will we be able to hit the Tatmeen and bring the contents within that SSCC and show them in our software?
Product verification.
I don't think so. Product verification is part of B2B, from what I remember.
At the moment, no. But Khosrow said it's.
Yeah, we will be doing it, but right now, no. Can you do one thing? Can you send this send this question to onboarding? I just want to reconfirm. And if there is a plan down the line, because we will, after this release that we are doing next week, there's another plan release. So if right now it's not there, we will make sure to include in our next release.
Okay, I've already posted this question on the onboarding. So
Okay.
you might
Maybe we can look at it, Nebal.
Yeah, but at the moment it's not there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know. At the moment, the answer is.
Yeah, so we will be taking it forward in our next release, because this has come to us from many supply chain partners, so we will be looking into it.
So what our client is asking us is that they will not be using the Tatmeen portal. What they're saying is, okay, we use your inventory application, so you make that possible for us within that. We don't want to switch between systems. So that is why in our application we have a we have a process about how to receive the orders. But now we will have to integrate within that, or we will have to enhance that, so that we start making it enabled for the Tatmeen. So that is when I was
Yeah,
thinking
and I understand your question. I just I would like to answer it more detail via email. So
Okay.
you have sent
Sure.
it.
I'll
Can
find it.
yeah, we will find it. But it will be better if you can respond to that again.
Yes, I will do
Yeah,
that.
please, so that we can reply back to you. I get your point and I understand what you are trying to say.
Yeah.
Let me think of way how you can complete it and let me reply back to you on email.
And please, Amal, in your email, please explain the business case. Why do you need it, and what value would it add to you? Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I will also add the screenshot so that
Sure,
it will work.
sure.
And so and the other way to receive is by scanning the SGTIN. So if they scan the SGTIN, will we be able to hit the Tatmin and bring the details into our system?
No, it's one-way traffic. So the scanning of SJT, you will just post the dispensation. This is pharmacy, right? So this is one-way message that you will be doing dispensation message to Tatmeen, and you will just receive the confirmation that yes, it's dispensed.
No, what I'm saying is while receiving the order. So if we are receiving the medications from
Mhm,
our supplier,
mhm,
right? So when we receive, as I said, there are two ways. Either you scan SSCC or you scan as SGT. But
mhm,
I'm talking in our application. Now we are receiving in our application, inventory application. So
mhm.
if they scan the SGT for that product, then will our product be able to hit the Tatmin and bring the details of SGT?
So
Uh,
SJT, if they are scanning it, it is already coming through your system, so you can store it, right? Why do we need this information from Tatmeen? So the pharmacy scan this. This is coming to your system, and you are posting the event to Tatmeen. So this means you already have SGT information. You can just store it.
so how will I have the SGT information? I will have to hit the Tatmin to get the SGT information, right?
No. See, if pharmacy is scanning the system, it is pharmacy is using your system as an integrator, right?
Yes.
So when pharmacy is scanning SGT, it will be going through your integration middleware, right? So you
Yes.
have already have all the information that you are sending this information to the P. Just store it as JTAN.
But if we are the middleware, then how are we getting the SGT information? We are getting it from where?
From pharmacy scanning,
Okay. So how will pharmacy have that information for
from
that?
the box. SGTN is on the
Okay.
box. So they'll scan
Okay.
on the box and barcode will be scanned and coming to your software, and you will be posting that dispensation event to Tatmin.
Okay. But first I will have to receive that, right? First I will have to receive that product
So for
into our.
receiving also they will scan. So once they
Correct.
will scan, that information is already coming part of your integration middleware, right?
Right.
So
Correct.
whatever
Okay.
they are scanning, it's coming through your channel to what does mean. So whatever is coming through your channel, you can already store it.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
so while receiving once I scan, I will have that information captured, and then I will relay that information to Tatmin for validation.
Yeah, you will post the event. You will post if it's a receiving event, you will post the receiving event. If it's a dispensation event, you will post the dispensation event. That is already part of the technical guides and the postman collection.
Correct.
That
Correct. So when I'm receiving the product from the supplier, and uh,
Mhm.
and that we extract the SGT and that information, and now we are creating the receiving event. When we create the receiving event, so Tatmin is going to acknowledge us back, right? That okay, this looks to be a valid medication. It has a valid SGT and it has a valid expiry
Yes,
lot number.
correct,
Correct.
correct.
So that will complete that the receiving event. Now
Yes.
while dispensing, so let's say the dispensing happens after a week or 2 weeks. Then again, when we create a a dispense event, right? We will have to create a
Mhm.
dispense event. At that time also validation first will be done on the Tatmin. And
Yeah.
then only we will be able to dispense, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay. So looks like for SGT it is straightforward, but for SSCC you will get back to me on that.
Yeah, please,
Um
please write an
and
email.
No, we
yeah,
know it's not there. We know it's not there.
No, he's talking about
The product verification.
no, not the product verification. If he'll be able to get the numbers. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Serial numbers.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So just email us and we'll reply
Yeah.
back to you.
Yeah. And I have one more one more question. Actually, two more questions. So while dispensing medication, let's say, what if Tatmin portal goes down? Or if there is any network failure, communication failure, and now I have to dispense the medication because the patient is in front of me. I
Mhm.
cannot turn the patient away. So if I dispense the medication, then what will happen is my inventory stock will be updated. But how will how will the transaction happen between me and Tatmin because Tatmin is down?
See that you have to handle in your integration middleware. Any integration software needs to handle all the downtimes, all the pending transaction. If something is not working, then you need to store it and resend again. That is part of your software that you
Correct.
are.
Correct. So we will have the retrial logics in place, but
Mm.
like as I said, if Tatmin is down, then the product verification will not be happening, right? But I will have to. I cannot make the patient wait. That okay, what once it is once Tatmin is up, then we will receive the verification, and then only I can dispense you the medication. It cannot happen that way, right?
Yeah, agreed. So this is what you need. You need to handle part of your application. All the delayed, all the transactions that happen during downtime or any network issue, you just need to note it and club it
No,
and do it on later. See,
correct. But
this is part of your software building that we
no,
are discussing.
yeah, yes, true. But my dilemma is here. Let's say if I have a counterfeit medication, okay. Let's say if it is a counterfeit medication, now because Tatmin portal is down, I'm scanning it, but I'm not getting an act that okay about the product verification, but I'm still dispensing the medication to the patient. So
Yeah,
how
I
will we?
agree.
How will?
See that is something that we cannot control. Network
Okay.
issue or anything we cannot control.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And yeah. And last question I have you the earlier question, right? Size question. You mentioned that the the facility and the location. So facility is GLN, and there could be SGLN within the facility, right? Multiple locations within the facility. So both have to be registered on the Tatmin.
Sorry.
A chamber. He's referring to a chamber within a location.
So only GLN needs to be only GLN needs to be registered on Tatmin. JTN
Because
and GLN. JTN and GLN. So the product transfer, receiving everything is happening on GLN.
okay, because your matrix, right? In one of your guides, there is a matrix given. That's figure 6. In that, I see SGLN.
Mhm.
So so so
The
what is that?
SGLN is a GCP dot location dot chamber. You are referring to the chamber. That is a section within a warehouse that you can add if you want to. If it's not there, if you don't have several chambers within the same location, then it will be the GCP dot the location. So only the GLN is to be registered on Tatmeen, not the chambers, not the sub location as you refer to it.
Okay, so the subchambers is not registered on the Tatmin. Only
No,
GLN.
you if you want to include it, you can, but ideally it's just the location, the JLN.
Okay, but still there is a provision to also register SGLN on the Tatmin.
SGLN is the format, just like
Oh, it is a
URN format. Okay.
okay.
And that is not something to be registered. That is, you get the GCP, you get the JLN from your partner. You ask your partner what is the GCP, and you split them. The GCP dot the location. That is the SGLN. This becomes the SGLN. If you have any doubts about how to get the SGLN, you can get it from GS1. Just drop them an email and ask them to give you the SGLN of a certain JLN, and they will give it to you.
GS1.
GS1, yes. They are the standardization organization who are giving the
Okay.
GLNs.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anything else, Amol?
No.
All good?
Thanks.
Perfect.
Yes.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. Yeah, I think Amol was the last question we have. But yeah, we will continue to answer the emails until the messages on the chat until 1 o'clock. So 1 more hour to answer questions on the chat, and then if you have any more questions, please send it to onboarding@tatmeen.ae. Okay then. Thanks everyone for joining us today, and see you all next week. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.